Luna babies, how are you doing? Cancer, hope that you're doing great. Welcome to your general reading for the month of December. How the year has flown. I hope that you're doing great. So this is a general reading. Please take it as it resonates, and take only what's for you, Cancer. Leave the rest behind. All right. So whether you are your concern is about love, or I feel that the sense of going forward. I feel that that is the focus, and we're going to look into that because I feel that focus very strongly. It's very much focusing forward, but in a very positive way. It's almost like the things that would have really scared you before make your stomach turn, that sort of thing. It's like they're not so present anymore. You're like, or they're there, but it doesn't sort of like make you like feel weak and demotivated and stuff. So it's like you have become very accustomed to not accustomed, like the same things that would freak you out before, and that would sabotage things for you before, the way that you self-sabotage. I can see that you're not following those sort of patterns anymore. I can see that you're following different patterns now, which means you start getting better serving results. Okay. If any of you are interested in reading the tarot, learning how to do it, there are some links for my courses in the description. First couple of lessons are free. There's also a link for my free Oracle card reading course, so go and check it out. Okay. Also, if you want to look at the readings for your other placements, that is something that I always very, very highly recommend for you, knowing where your placements are, not other people's, yours, all right, because your life is about you. There's a link in the description that says free natal chart. Have a look at it as well. It says view from above, get a big picture. Okay. I don't know. If I sort of zoom look into your energy, Cancer, like objectively observe it, it's like you are there, but it's like you're like a background person somehow, just going with the motions. I won't say what you're doing is wrong. I'm trying to explain this. There's a sense of limbo that's here. It's not unhappy. It might actually be happy. It's just limbo. Let's look into this more. Let's see what's going on over here. We're going to use OSHO Zen Tarot to give us more clarity, and OSHO is great for clarity on issues such as these. I don't feel that you're doing the wrong things for others, so to speak, or for another person specifically. I feel more like you're just not doing enough. I'm not saying not doing at all, but not doing enough of the right thing for yourself. That's the right. Okay? But it doesn't mean that you have to change anything. You want to alter it a bit. So I'm not saying that you should like drop the ball on anything like that, because it feels like you're doing what you're supposed to do, where you are supposed to be. Like there's certain things, whatever it is that you're involved with, you're not alone in it. Your decisions has an impact on others, and not necessarily the most positive impact. And I feel that for many of you, you may have been pathological runners, and now you're in a space where you didn't run, and so you're sort of like acclimatizing to that energy. And I feel that somehow you're in this class in life that is teaching you how to almost coexist in a way. It's got nothing to do with being selfish or anything like that. There's nothing negative here. I feel it's important to stress that. From OSHO Zen Tarot, we've got flowering. So this is you coming into your shine. This is you coming into your moment. This is you coming into your potential. There is awakening that is happening here for you. So I feel that where you are at the moment, you're almost like a branch that's on a tree. And you may think that this is it. But you're about to get all these beautiful leaves and some blossoms and some fruit and just beautiful. Okay? So in many ways you are in this new phase of awakening, of becoming. You are, I'm pretty sure you get this in other parts in the world as well, but here in South Africa we've got this area that is called Namakwa land. It doesn't really matter what it's called in any case, but they've got all these beautiful flowers, and for most of the year there is nothing there, like nothing. And you know, it's very harsh sort of terrain basically. But then, you know, it's springtime. The one day there's nothing, the following day there's just an explosion of flowers and colors and scent and beauty and everything, complete 360 just overnight. And thousands of people flock there. It's like one of the biggest tourist attractions. It's amazing. And I feel this is what's happening for you at the moment. You're looking and you're saying, well, it's okay, it's fine, you know, everything is cool, nothing is bad. But that explosion is about to happen. That big bang explosion is about to happen, you know. Let's see what Osho thought has for you. I saw the Ace of Cups there, which is really, again, about that explosion where, for some of you, you may not be seeking the limelight, you might not want that, it might not be what you want, but you are coming into this light, this undeniable light about you that is like lighting up, you know, where you become the center of attention, but in a very positive sort of way. All right, let's see what Thought Tarot has. I love Thought because it's so to the point and it's not like, you know, beating around the bush and stuff like that. 5 of Wands. Sorry, my apologies. Let me pause this for just a second. Sorry about that. Okay, so 5 of Wands, strife. There's a balance that's coming about here. 5 in numerology is about new beginnings. If you look at 5 in the tree of life, it is that space of new things. It is that space of new direction possibilities. That might, it may seem like it's so hopeless, and just to let you know, in the space, and I feel this is what some of you are afraid of, because what sometimes happens is, especially with 5 energy, and for those of you that know traditional tarot, it is like the Hierophant energy, like the Hierophant, it's like that energy, you know, where going forward can be very, very challenging, and it seems so impossible. And, you know, a lot of times going forward does encompass taking a step back, because maybe there's a lesson or two that you didn't learn, so you need to go through that challenge again, you need to go through that lesson again to get it so that you're able to go to that next level, because it's like a step in a ladder. If it's not there, it's a problem. The good news for you, Cancer, is that you don't need to take any steps back, because you checked every damn box of healing that you needed to check. It's about going forward, you know, you checked every box. All right, let's clarify that view from above, get the big picture. So that is what the big picture is about. Okay. And it's like you can feel that something is coming. You can feel it. So 7 of Swords, the Death card energy, and the Magician. And if any of this resonates with you, place your hand on your heart, nice deep breath, and you say, I claim this for myself. Okay? This is quite cool. This is really cool. Because the things, I feel like you identified, Cancer, the things that are that was always detrimental to your growth, you know, the things that were always holding you back. It's like you recognize your own self-sabotaging ways, and instead of blaming others, you know, it's like sorry, accepting responsibility for your energy, and that is how you leave that sort of non-serving energy behind, to move into the light, to move into your own power, to move into your own potential, okay? To move into that space where you don't just speak about being a powerful and a conscious manifester, but actually sort of have proof of it. You know, like when people speak about proof of life, you got proof of it, like physical manifesting proof, which means you're placing your mind on stuff with all this sort of, so let me just back that up. So When we have things, self-sabotaging patterns, whatever we didn't deal with, things from the past, whatever, when we haven't dealt with them, we may not always be consciously thinking about them, but anything that's undealt with, we are still creating our current life and our future from all of that, because it's an ingredient in the soup. It's there, you know. And sometimes, instead of trying to take something out of the soup, we just need to cook a new pot of soup. And I feel that is what you're all doing here. Some of you just went like, you know what, this isn't working. Let me see what isn't working. It's like you had this enlightening moment. And you didn't sort of like run as you would have run before. You stood your ground against yourself, against your own fear, which means that you remove those sort of blockages, that self-sabotage that you had before. So whereas before you get the things are working well, and then the 11th hour things are falling apart, this is going past the 11th hour with sunglasses and nobody's business, is like, yo, you know, no longer doing that no more, that sort of thing, you know. Moving forward quite positively. Great potential here. Clarifying that Osho Zen Tarot card, that flowering card, you've got the 10 of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune. Things are definitely shifting in an incredibly fucking amazing positive direction for you. Like, wow. Your heart's desire is coming true. And you know why this is happening though? It is because, Cancer, you learned your lessons. You know, instead of maybe before trying to justify things, blame others, blame the planets and whatever, one reaches this space by taking responsibility for your manifestation, for your, almost like your default manifestation. And that means that you have to take that journey down the dark night of the soul, because that's where the blockages are. So that journey through the dark night of the soul, definitely paying off. Definitely paying off in beautiful ways. Money, 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 money. You know. So what is it that you want? Because whatever you are wanting, life is all ears right now. Life is all ears. You know, manifestation on point, Baba. Okay. Looking at this strife energy here. Oh, yeah. And even at the bottom of the deck, King of Cups. This is true love. This is true love. This is true love. Okay? This is true love, my beautiful Cancers. Judgment energy, 9 of Cups, and the Sun. This is it. You can start getting ready to move in with that person, because things are working out in your favor. Okay? You can start getting excited about this connection. You can start packing your bags or make some space in your cupboards, because I see you take things to that next level, taking things to that next soulmate sort of level, taking a soulmate connection to a next level. And it's beautiful. It's so beautiful. And there's materialistic manifestation. So you're getting love and you're getting the goodies, and you know, it's because a lot of times in energy we think, I've got this problem, that problem, that problem. But it's usually one energy pattern that is causing different sort of problems, so that you become aware of it, and then you can say, well, I'm no longer doing this, I'm doing that. And then everything else works out. Because what happens on the outside is it's a reflection of what's happening on the inside. Our reality isn't even real. And that's the duality in that as well, because the universe is dual, you know. Creation, expression, here with us in 3D, it's dual. Okay, so that's very beautiful, Cancer. I'm so happy to see that for you all. So happy. Okay, so if it resonates with you, I'd really appreciate you liking, commenting, and subscribing. And apart from that, namaste, love and light. I'll see you next week. Bye.